Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Bachmann ES44ACs with DCC and sound, and these MSRP for $319, but you can find deals that bring these down into the mid to high 100 range, which is a great value, and that's kind of why they're called DCC sound value, because you can get sound equipped DCC locomotives, especially in the NS Heritage scheme in this case, for a lot less than some of the other model manufacturers. So we're going to take a look at what you get in this ES44AC second run starting right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and unbox this. You may recall I've done a review of these before, but we didn't get to look at all schemes, and today we will be able to. This is also the second run, which means they have operating ditch lights. I'll probably show you a different scheme when we actually look at operation, but right now I'm going to go ahead and pull Pennsylvania Railroad, one of my favorite colors in a NS Heritage scheme out, and we'll take a closer look right now. Almost forgot to go over what you get. Bachmann DCC manual with exploded parts diagram on the other side. 1-year warranty from Bachmann America. You have a catalog request, a quick start guide. You can send that in for a catalog. There should be coming up with 2017 pretty soon here. And then a guide to electronic emission regulations. Notice, and then the actual warranty card that you mail in. So sorry about that. Usually do that when we're a little more zoomed out, but now we are on the locomotive. We're going to take a look at the detail of this. I will show you all the schemes, and then we'll do some run-bys. But we're going to start with the front. Biggest difference, and I think one of the only differences in the second run, is operating ditch lights. But let's start at the bottom. You've got snow plows, accessory hoses, easy mate couplers from Bachmann, which are plastic, MU hoses, ditch lights mounted right above the anti-climber stanchions, handrails that are super durable, molded in grab irons on the front here on the nose, but separately applied on the top here with sand filler hatches, plastic windshield wipers, LED headlight, number boards. You've got the antennas up top with safety tread for crew access without slipping and falling there. Going along the side here, you see the beautiful Pennsylvania Railroad scheme. Some truck detail, jacking pads, some vents. You have cab interior detail, cab sunshade. Windows, obviously, they don't open or close or anything, but I don't think any models do. Dynamic brake vents, some compartments along the side here. The handrail stanchions are very firm and in place. Handrail is straight as an arrow, so nice razor straight handrails. Jacking pad back here, fuel tank detail with a sight glass. Go towards the radiator fan grill. You've got the brake wheel back here. The radiator fan grills on the back. Exhaust up top here. Horn in the middle. On the back end, sand filler hatch, rear light, ditch lights in the back mounted, coupler cut lever, as you can see there, accessory hoses, MU hoses, and the Easy Mate coupler again. Other side, you have the crew walkway, which doesn't have safety tread like the roof does, but the crew walkway here, all the compartments along the side here, and some more detail on the actual fuel tank. And now we're back up front again. So one thing I want to talk about Bachmann in terms of price, I've seen a lot of talk on the internet about Bachmann and some of their products. And the price range is, I would say on average, $50 or more less than the competitors. And you know, you've got your MSRP, which is in place in the same category or neighborhood as the competitors, but Bachmann has a deeper discount structure throughout their retailers and dealers, so you have a better price or better chance of getting a better price online, and that's where people can usually really save some money. So if you're getting all 20 Heritage units, for example, you could save almost half on some of their competitors' heritage units. Sacrificing just a little bit of detail. Some people like that because less detail means less parts are broken. I've reviewed the SD70ACEs out of all 10, no broken parts. We'll see if that's the case here. I'll include that in my final closing thoughts. But overall, Bachmann definitely has a place in the market, allows affordability for people to get into model trains, which is a key to making this hobby continue. And then if you want to kind of do it big and get all 20 Norfolk Southern Heritage units or several different variations of a locomotive, you can do so much easier when the cost is lower, and Bachmann does have lower cost. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's actually run this thing and see what it is, sounds and operation are like next. All right, so we looked at Pennsylvania Railroad with 360. I'm going to show all the other schemes of the ES44AC at 360, but we're going to go fairly quick here. So if you see something that catches your eye, please feel free to pause the video. Other than that, we're just going to move right along through all the other schemes, all 10 in total, 9 remaining, 8 after this. Yay, I can do math. All right. Creamsicle here, Interstate, just kind of the rail fans name for it. Oop, got a handrail just slightly out of place there. Get that straightened out here after I do the 360. $80.25 here. Monongahela. I don't know. I never say it right. When I did the review of these last time, somebody corrected me and told me how to pronounce it, and I forget. I think I got it somewhat right. Central of Georgia. That on the track. Norfolk and Western. I love that color. Here's Southern. Conrail. All of these are just how they were out of the box. So you can see for yourself quality or any issues, kind of like that handrail issue. Nickel Plate Road. This is my cousin's favorite. It's got a gloss finish on these I really like. Slight gloss finish. Norfolk Southern, last one here. There you have it. all of the Heritage units. Alright, I've mixed it up a bit and put the, they like to call it the creamsicle, the interstate version on here. So we're going to take a look, show you the ditch lights on the second run here, and then we'll actually go over some sounds. So I'll apply track power now. I'm going to hit F0 and 5. There you have the ditch lights. Ditch lights may oscillate when you hit the horn. Let's find out. Yep, they do. So that's a good feature as well. Alright, let's listen to some other sounds. Alright, the sound value decoder is a limited function decoder, so we'll go over some sounds. I've already done F0, which turns on the headlight. F5 handles ditch lights. Let's do 1 for bell. F2 is the whistle or the horn, which you've already heard. F3 is the short horn. It's a little grade crossing for you. F4 is dynamic brake. F6 would be the lighted number boards, but in this case, there are no lighted number boards, so that's NA. F7 dimmer, which does work, and F8 is mute, which also works. So that's pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and look at speed control at slow speeds next. Wanted to show you real quickly that the rear ditch lights do illuminate as well, but when you hit the horn, they do not oscillate like the front. So just wanted to clarify that as well. Again, an improvement over the first run of these ES44ACs. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move this at 1 speed step of 126 on my MRC Advanced Squared, Prodigy Advanced Squared Elite. It's 1 speed step, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this, I believe, is by design because the SD70ACs from Bachmann had the exact same speed step start at speed step 7. So I believe that's just a CV start voltage thing. 8. It's running pretty smooth at 7 anyway. Didn't see any lurching. 9. 10. 11. And 12. We're going to stop and go in reverse. I'll just skip up to 6, 7. There we go, moving again. Smooth. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So smooth once it gets started at that step 7 on this controller here. Time to check weight here. I've got this powered on. We have 1.14 pounds, so 1 pound, 2.2 ounces. 18.2 ounces, 515 grams, 0.515 kilograms. So there you have the weight. Let's check coupler height. All right, coupler height check with this Katie coupler height gauge. Dead on the back. And dead on the front. There you have that. Well, that's going to do it for the Bachmann ES44AC review. All of the units you can see there, very nicely done. And when you get this many units, you can kind of see if there's any quality control issues. So on the ES44ACs, out of 10, only 1 had a stanchion popped out. That was the only issue I could find. Out of 10 SD70ACEs, only 1 had a stanchion popped out. That's all I could find. So out of 20 locomotives from Bachmann in the Norfolk Southern Heritage units, of these last 2 reviews, you can see the other review on my channel. You can see that the quality is pretty good. And part of that is, you know, without 4,000 details all over the place, they're not breaking parts. Some people like the durability factor and the economical factor, and I think it's a good thing that Bachmann has a nice niche in the market to provide these items at an economical price, help people get in the hobby, help people enjoy trains or more of them if they want to spend more, and still have a durable product. So I'm going to leave you with a run-by of the Norfolk Southern Heritage ES44ACs, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.